He grew up the youngest of 9 kids, the only boy in a small town in Italy. This is the story of Riccardo Tisci. Tisci was born in Taranto, Italy in 1974 and raised in Como. He left traditional school early to pursue art and design training and has said that he turned to design because he couldn't fully express himself through words. He later moved to London for Central St. Martin's and graduated in 1999. Straight out of Central St. Martin's, his graduate collection reportedly caught the eye of a classmate, designer Marjan Pajowski, who went on to co-found the experimental London boutique Kokontazai, and it sold there. He signed a 3-year contract with Rufo Research, a kind of talent incubator that had already helped launch other young designers before him. When that contract ended in 2004, he went to India. He started building his own collection from scratch. And that September, during Milan Fashion Week, he showed his first line under his own name. In February 2005, LVMH handed Riccardo Tisci the creative director role at Givenchy. His first instinct wasn't Audrey Hepburn elegance. It was dark, melancholic, sensual, almost gothic. Over the next decade, Riccardo Tisci Black became a phrase fashion critics actually used. He cast Leah T, a transgender woman who'd been his longtime personal assistant, in his prominent Givenchy 2010 campaign, one of the earliest visible moments of its kind. In the couture business, the part of Givenchy that was supposed to be dying actually grew under him. He said that when he arrived, the house had 5 couture clients. By the time he was well into his tenure, it had 29. In 2008, his role expanded again. He took over menswear and menswear accessories too. That's where the streetwear crossover really took off. The printed sweatshirts, the global motif graphics, building a following that included Kanye West. This is also the era where Givenchy became a red carpet fixture. Beyonce, Madonna, Cate Blanchett, the Kardashians. Through it all, one face recurs more than any other. Model Maria Carla Boscono. A friendship that reportedly traces back to their Central St. Martin's days. By the numbers, Givenchy's turnover increased 6-fold across his 12 years there. In February 2017, Tisci stepped down. In 2018, Burberry named him Chief Creative Officer. He brought the same instinct, tradition colliding with a darkly romantic edge, to a house that couldn't have been more different from Givenchy on paper. British heritage tailoring instead of French couture. He commissioned legendary graphic designer Peter Saville to overhaul Burberry's entire visual identity, unveiled that August ahead of his runway show in September. His Burberry era ran until September 2022, when the house announced Daniel Lee would take over as creative director. From a kid saving up for jeans in Como to the man who put a Rottweiler on a sweater, his arc is undoubtedly one of the greatest in fashion. If you're looking for Givenchy handbags, pre-loved or retail, you can find them using Second Sense.